Sports. It's in the game.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we've got the Dolphins. Rocket Arm quarterback.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Dolphins and the Raiders.
And it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they have things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers are 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. They'll toss to Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And that is incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Back to throw again. To the right side, he's got Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Coker. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. This is Harris on the draw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back. But it's still a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Coker. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And his kick here is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander, and he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Looking to throw. O'Neal. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
Back to throw. O'Neal. A throw caught here by Morton. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. O'Neal. He finds his man complete. That's Alexander. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Alexander. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. O'Neal. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Dolphins offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. O'Neal. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. O'Neal. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Daniels. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. O'Neal.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
He's got this one complete to Fountain. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, O'Neal. That'll be caught downfield by Morton. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And fighting down inside the 25.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Jets who are out in front in that one. The Jets trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head over to Atlanta to check out the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that one all tied against the visiting Saints. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Drake London, a touchdown reception. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Both teams likely making their final adjustments before the second half. So time for us to go back downstate to Miami and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. O'Neal, he's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. O'Neal. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
From the gun on 3rd down. O'Neal. And the Raiders have got him. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Coker. He's got a man. It's his foot. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. They'll call it luck or skill. Whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Over the middle, he's got Parker. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Operating from the gun. Coker. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And it's 21-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rose. So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Coker.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
That's to Bowers once again.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
2nd down and 3.
Back to throw. Coker. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Miami. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Coker firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Take go.
Back to throw. O'Neal. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. Alexander. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, O'Neal. And Daniels has it over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
79 Bronco.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Alexander. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
It's brought in by Harris. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
Calling a gain of a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Coker. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw now on 1st down.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contact.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd.